My name is Hassan. What do I do in my real job? So Monday to Friday, I'm a strategic consultant for a tech company, and I work with a lot of the top companies across North America. So as you can probably tell, I'm originally from the UK, born and raised, born in West London, lived there pretty much most of my life. And then 6 years ago, just before COVID, I actually moved with my wife to Canada. So all my family's still over there. It was only meant to be a short thing for a couple of years, and then COVID happened, and my whole world kind of changed. This is it's like therapy. Growing up back in the UK, there's been a lot of like ups and downs. As I was growing up, being a British Pakistani, I grew up in a pretty like racist environment, to be quite transparent. And there's a lot of hardships that we were facing, back in Britain as a kid in school. I was only like one of two brown kids in my whole school actually growing up, so pretty rough. But you know what? It made me into this resilient individual, and I'm actually a typically quite positive individual. My wife will probably disagree with that, but I'd like to say I'm pretty positive generally. I'm very optimistic, and I always try to keep a positive lens. It's allowed me to be resilient. It's given me the courage to be able to start a new life in a whole new continent. Try a completely different thing. And it's been nothing but positive for me as well. And I always say people should always push their boundaries, and you find out a lot more about yourself and you learn about yourself, in those journeys. So, I'm grateful for every challenge. I always say thank you to God for every challenge that He's put ahead of me, because He's also given me the strength to be able to handle it as well. So.